Welcome to DHN. I'm your host, Wade Teamer. In this video, this Algorand and Cardano bridge, what is it? Is it a cause for concern? We're also going to talk about global stablecoin arrangements starting to hit the market, folks. And lastly, a very interesting story about BNB and Big Pharma. Yeah, we're going that way today. Hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get right to it. Global crypto market cap sitting at 908 billion. We're actually down 2% over the last 24 hours. Total crypto market volume in the last day is up 25%, but the majority of that, about 91%, are in stable coins. That's going to be very important for today. Bitcoin coming in at 18,900, Ethereum at 1280, BNB 268, XRP sitting at 44 cents, and Cardano coming in at 33. Top gainers for the week, MakerDAO up 15%, Toncoin, which is the coin for Telegram, I believe, is up 11%, followed by Aave, Quant, and eGold, another good project. But check this out. The four leading stablecoins are back to back. Like I said, that's going to be important. But let's jump into our first piece of news, Algorand and Cardano. So if you didn't know, Cardano and Algorand are non-EVM blockchains. This means that they don't have the Ethereum virtual machine functionality. However, we just covered how Milko Media came to bring that interoperability to Algorand. Well, a recent tweet by the protocol announced that the A1 rollup was successfully deployed on the mainnet. To further serve the Algorand ecosystem, a Cardano-based decentralized exchange, Blueshift, has partnered with Milko Media to offer its DEX model through the use of Milko Media's A1 rollup. The partnership between these two protocols gives access to a decentralized exchange built on a sidechain connected to Cardano's main chain. The main problem facing blockchain is that different chains use incompatible architectures. Layer 2 protocols like Milko Media's A1 rollup attempt to address this issue by providing interoperability between different types of chains. So what we have here is in fact a bridge, but it's not necessarily connecting Cardano to Algorand. What's being connected is a Cardano-based application to Algorand through Milko Media. A lot of people were asking about the safety of this move. Well, you would then have to ask, how secure is Algorand and how secure is Cardano? We currently don't have any records of either chain being hacked or shut down, so the track record on that is pretty cut and dry. With previous bridge hacks, it was really a situation where a much larger chain took a risk with a smaller, undeveloped layer 2 or base protocol. The base protocol was the entry point of failure to the bigger chain. In this case, we have a bridge between two pretty strong chains, so I don't really foresee that being a problem. Next, let's talk about a story that just tickles me. Warren Buffett's new bank is not only expanding its crypto services, but now they are launching a coin on the Polygon blockchain. Nubank, a digital bank with 70 million customers across Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia, announced plans for a cryptocurrency called NuCoin. Great job, guys. The platform is planning to provide the tokens as rewards to its customers, enabling them to get discounts and other benefits. In 2023, the token will be distributed for free to all its customers. In the early days, though, it won't be tradable on exchange, but they do have plans to do that in the future. Now, Nubank already offers cryptocurrency trading as part of its solution. It's going to use Polygon for this token, however. Mercado Libre, a major Brazilian online retailer, announced a similar plan back in August, while Japan's largest bank, MUFG, recently launched a wallet for utility tokens that can pretty much do the same thing. So we have essence of user monetization. That's a bigger subject. We'll get to that in a different video. But the reason this tickles me so much is the fact that this is Warren Buffett's company. I want to say early 2021 is when he dumped a heap ton of shares of another legacy company to invest in Nubank. Then Nubank all of a sudden goes full crypto. Now we have a coin. Warren Buffett is the same guy who said he would never, ever get involved with Bitcoin, but he is surely focused on blockchain and DLT. I think that's our signal of what the legacy system, what their overall intention is, what they want to do with this technology. They're not just buying for the sake of headlines, folks. They know what they want to build on the blockchain. Nubank is publicly traded, which means you can invest right now, and I think their shares are less than $10. So go and look that up. This next story, though, is going to lend more to my point about the legacy system. Turns out According to Chainalysis, cryptocurrency adoption has slowed since the onset of the bear market this year, but remains higher than levels seen before 2021. The firm's 2022 Geography of Cryptocurrency report found that 18 of the 20 countries where crypto adoption was at its highest were low to middle income countries. In contrast, decentralized finance adoption is most prevalent in North America and Western Europe. This points to a trend where Bitcoin is used as a primary entry point into crypto, with people in low and middle income countries relying on it for basic day-to-day finance. Meanwhile, in more developed economies, DeFi is gathering speed, both as a means of more sophisticated financial transactions and as an investment opportunity. So this shows us the arc of adoption, if you will, the cycle, maybe a better term. Still, it details the first impressions of crypto are Bitcoin, probably through marketing or media. Then they realize the monetary benefits of payment coins in the blockchain itself. The more matured nations are already at the point of utility, which indicates what's next for us. The biggest point made by this report, I think, though, is the fact that we're still above levels seen in the previous bear market. That shows a gradual increase of not only attention and adoption, but investment as well. It also shows us that the grander plan is going right along. Speaking of plans, these next few stories on stablecoins is going to show you all what I mean when I say stablecoin arrangement, stablecoin regulation is our next step. I know this from our Agenda 2022 investigation of the G20 roadmap. With these arrangements coming, headlines are starting to reveal the path for us. FDIC chair wants payment stablecoins on permission blockchains. Martin Gruenberg, acting FDIC chairman, regards payment stablecoins as those used for mainstream real-time payments as opposed to the existing stablecoins, which are primarily used within the crypto ecosystem. He believes that payment stablecoins should be issued on permissioned blockchains only in order to know all participants, be it nodes and validators, enforce sanctions, and comply with anti-money laundering efforts. Gordon Lau, chief economist of the USDC stablecoin issuer Circle, commented that a permissionless blockchain allows for more innovation than a permission one. Liao also said that while regulators have concerns about current stablecoins being entirely used for crypto activities, the majority of value transacted is likely within the crypto ecosystem itself. This back and forth is raising the question of which type of blockchains should these new stablecoins run on. This discussion is going to take place in phases, but I think what you should be watching for is these new stablecoin additions coming to the market. I really think we're going to see a bunch of them in 2023. I don't know why. It just appears to me that stablecoins are the next step, folks. Here's another story for you. CBDCs can work with stablecoins, central bank trial finds. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority claims its retail central bank digital currency prototype safeguards flexibility and privacy. A new experiment shows that CBDCs can work with private stablecoins even if intermediary operators go down. The study found that the system developed for the CBDC-backed stablecoins is unique and can be useful for central banks. Funds are made traceable on the prototype, so customers could get their money back if the intermediary were to go down, but it would still safeguard privacy through the use of pseudonyms, according to the study. Now, this is the result of one of those programs that are being run by the Bank for International Settlements. The results of this shows that one of the early intentions was to introduce select stable currencies to run alongside these CBDCs, something that we foresaw coming. It was kind of strange a couple months back when Binance began to convert all their stablecoins into strictly BUSD, right at the same time when USDC was starting to peak. It's all going back to those stablecoin arrangements set by the G20. Check this out. Now, I really don't like Coinbase at the moment. Not going to get into it, but this move here is important. Crypto exchange Coinbase waives fees for converting between USDC and fiat. Publicly traded crypto exchange Coinbase will waive commission fees for USD coin sales and purchases made in fiat currency. They state that this policy change will take place immediately. According to the company, this is a barrier for international adoption. The way to correct this and accelerate adoption of USDC internationally is by establishing a global parity for all users. Global stablecoin arrangements, folks. They continue by stating Coinbase's decision to promote USDC comes at a time when inflation is on the rise globally. This has prompted some to move their fiat currencies into stablecoins such as USD. This we have seen in the markets over the last couple of weeks, stablecoins making up the majority of the volume on a day-to-day. But wait, Tether has been busy as well. Let's go back over to Brazil because now Tether is available in over 24,000 ATMs out there. Tether has announced that SmartPay will boost the Brazilian population's access to Tether by making it available at more than 24,000 ATMs across Brazil. According to Tether CTO, this will bring major changes not only to the payments industry, but to the entire Brazilian financial ecosystem. The service is set to launch on November 3rd, and a study carried out by Instituto Locomotiva indicated that Brazil has as many as 34 million unbanked adult inhabitants. Tether says its stablecoin is currently one of the most used cryptocurrencies in the region. So, with Nubank being the leading fintech in Brazil, now offering more crypto, Brazil is already way ahead with CBDCs than most nations, and both Tether and USDC are looking to expand globally. Grab your popcorn, people. This is going to be very interesting over the next few months. And let me add this too. If we are seeing this much activity in stablecoins, I think that's an indicator of the safest move for the next couple of weeks, because in the past, when stablecoins were the focus of the market, the rest of these prices tend to come down. Lastly, let's land the plane with Binance, folks. They have won another regulatory approval in another country. This time we're talking about Cyprus and their Securities and Exchange Commission. That's the same one that Crypto.com received theirs from not too long ago, but this one is a Class 3 registration and it registers Binance as a crypto asset service provider. Again, those acronyms, guys, CASPs, VASPs, FASPs, those are the ones you want to look for. This move follows in the footsteps of rival crypto exchange FTX, which set up a entity in March. Binance is now permitted to offer spot custody, staking, and card services in compliance with their SEC's AML and counterterrorism financing rules. In addition, Binance has similar registrations in France, Spain, and Italy. Now, the regulatory windstorm that hit Binance in 2021 and how they've come out of it, we've hit on so many times. But what I found to be the most interesting this week was this medical document right here. Now, this is a proposal for a medical document management system built on the Binance Smart Chain. Let's dive into this. So the paper proposed a novel scalable blockchain framework. It's called the MRBSC chain for decentralized and secure medical records management. It's going to adopt a patient-centric approach designed for secured access to someone's medical records. The system guarantees privacy, decentralization, interoperability, adaptability, validation, practicality, so forth and so on, guys. The reason this is so interesting to me is the fact that there exists an entity called Pharma Ledger. This is a consortium of big pharma that came together initially in 2020, but they have since then, of course, boosted their ranks. Now, there isn't any connections to BNB just yet that I found, but this is just the first step. When the idea is proposed, the next step is the idea being adopted. That's all I got for this one, guys. But you know I'm always interested in hearing your ideas. Let us know what you thought of today's video. Don't forget about your DHN Crypto Journal for 2023. Also, if you're curious how Diamond Hustle members get access to exclusive crypto films and documentaries, just hit that join button under this video. You'll find out all about it. With that being said, to all my digital hustlers worldwide, have a great day, have a prosperous day, and most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see y'all in the next video.